Hey level 1, this is your second lesson. It's on 1 point perspective stairs, and what we're about to do is we're going to step by step draw 3 stair steps, and they're going to be the same size. They're also going to be lining up with the vanishing point. This is a fairly simple activity. Eventually what's going to happen is the stairs and some of the other stuff that we're going to be drawing will be applied to a cityscape that we're going to end up doing at the very end. So make sure that you're doing your exercises so that you'll be able to completely draw some of the next lessons that will be a little bit more complicated and involved. But I'll take you step by step every time that we work together. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a horizon line. And you can hold your paper vertically or horizontally. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to do this at the top third of my paper. And you'll place a vanishing point, I would say on the around the far left third of your horizon line there. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do, and if you do have a ruler, that would be great. If you don't, you could make a mark somewhere on a straight edge just to indicate where you want to end your stairs, because each of your steps have to be exactly the same size. So on the first step, on the first horizontal step, you are going to draw, and this is going to be below your horizon line, a line that is 1.5 inches in length. All right, so all the tops of your stair steps are going to be 1.5 inches in length, and you don't have to write that down, it's just something to know. And then in height, your stair steps are going to be an inch in height. Okay, all right, so, and y'all remember from the last exercise how you hold your ruler straight. You're going to end up lining that up with the edge of your paper. Make sure things connect here. And you'll do 1.5 inches here by 1 inch. Okay. And we'll do the same thing here. All right, so the next step is we're going to actually end our steps. So we're going to take our ruler and we're going to line it up with the edge of our paper. And we're going to make a really nice horizontal line. And what you're going to try to do is make that line up with the edge of this top line. You may not do that exactly, and you can always erase as you go. And then we're going to make a vertical line from the very top of the first line that you made to the line that you just created. So we'll connect that, and you can take an eraser and I'll erase the excess there. So you've got this two-dimensional looking stair step. You probably drew something like this when you were a little kid, when you were trying to symbolically draw stairs. So what will happen is we've got to create the three-dimensionality of our steps. So you do not have to do this whatsoever, the next little thing that I'm doing, but I'm putting little dots here just so that you can kind of see where we're going to end up putting our three-dimensional lines as we go. So this top here, this corner, all these areas are going to line up with that vanishing point. So let's do this together. At the very top, we'll end up lining this corner up that we just created to that vanishing point here. And then we'll line this up here. This is the part where people forget this little corner part to line up with the vanishing point. And just make sure where these two corners touch, you're making that line right there, just so you can build a good stair step for somebody. All right, so just like the boxes that we created, you guys are going to create right angles, and you're going to have this line that's here, you're going to have another line that's parallel to that. This line is parallel to the line that we're about to create. So the main thing is just make sure that you hold your ruler straight. It's really hard to hold your ruler straight at this point because you've got these diagonal lines, so it kind of tricks the eye into thinking that you need to slant your ruler. So just make sure that you're lining up your ruler with the edge of your paper, and you should be okay right here. So from here to here, you're going to make your horizontal line that goes across from that. So figure out the depth of your stairs. They don't have to be as wide as what I have, but just, you know, figure out how many folks you want to fit on your steps. You want it to be a singular step, or you want families to be able to walk up your stairwells. So the main thing is make sure where this step ends, you'll connect it with the other edge of that step right there. All right, and there you go. That is lesson 2 for this week. That is the last lesson that we're going to do together. Both the first and the second lessons are actually due on this Friday by 3 o'clock. So happy drawing, and if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Y'all have a great day.